if you want to watch some streaming services in your Taycan. So highly recommend. So taking a look at the device itself, it is a very solid little device. Of course, we have the USB-C for connectivity to your car, and behind this rubber flap here, we have the TF slot, as they call it, which is an SD card slot. So this port here, which is the HDMI Output, which is a really nice little addition. That means with this device, you can connect it to anything that has a HDMI in and use it to stream and watch your media on. So it's a really nice little addition to this device. In terms of connectivity with this device, it is USB-C to USB-C. The Taycan has only USB-C ports for input under this little console here. Of course, if you have USB-A ports in your car, the classic one, just simply use a USB-C to USB-A cable, which of course this device comes with. And we simply connect it to those USB-C inputs down there. We've got the unit connected there, and not only do you get some status lights to let you know that the device is powered on, you also get these funky LEDs around the rim of the device there, which is pretty good. Lets you know that it is of course running okay. Back to the menu here, and at this moment, so if we click Apple CarPlay, we see new device detected. So start Apple CarPlay. Yes, this should take us into Apple CarPlay. The device will reboot, and now we see the device is restarted to calibrate the screen, so it fills the whole screen real estate up. And there we are connected. Now the first thing we're going to have to do is get this on to a Wi-Fi network, so that should be a pretty straightforward process. Let's take a look at the home screen and the navigation of the system. And I have to say, I am thoroughly impressed with this aspect of the system. It is very, very responsive, even more so than Porsche's own PCM system, which is notoriously slow and laggy. Of course, whenever we make contact with the screen, we get our little bubble there. So if I click that and then click that, we should be able to make this full screen here. And then just take a look at how snappy and quick that is. It is really, really impressive. So they've done a fantastic job here in that Qualcomm processor really doing its thing here. If I go back to the home screen, it should be pretty instantaneous. Down here, we've got the little app icons to get access to our range of applications. And if you have any familiarity at all with the Android OS, you should get along just fine with this. So if I open up an Internet Explorer there, that was super quick and super snappy. Let's just do here a quick search. Again, really snappy. Open that up, instant load of that screen there. We can see what applications we've got open here. I can clear all the applications just as you would use your Android, and that let's try, I think, for a bit of fun here, the voice capability and see how well that works. Open YouTube.
Opening web page.
Well, that worked brilliantly. So really good job on that. Let's see if we can fire up a quick video. Again, pretty quick. That's not too bad at all. And that's it, full screen, and that is running really well. Right, so we've got this stream on the go here, a YouTube video, and it is having absolutely no issues at all playing that back. You could quite happily watch that streaming perfectly, no buffering, no jitter. Now, of course, you need to have a stable wireless connection of sorts. And how does this connect? Well, it will connect to any Wi-Fi system it can see, be that a traditional WLAN network, or also a mobile phone presenting a hotspot for tether capability. But of course, that is then dependent on your signal that you have. So as long as you have solid, stable connection to the internet, you'll have no issues streaming content at absolutely perfect resolution on this system. And it's just so snappy and quick. I'm just very impressed with how easy it is to navigate around and how snappy. We've of course got a little button there. We can go straight back to the home screen. That's instantaneous. We even get a little now playing icon there to show us what video or music stream is currently active on the system. We can add some shortcuts here. So just taking a quick look here at this, does disappear a bit too quickly, that this little array of icons here. This is the home screen, takes us right back to the home screen. If I click this here, this gives us the option to navigate through our apps. This kind of does the same as well. So if I click this here, that kind of seems to do the same thing as well. If we tap another app here, we can use the split screen capability. So that is a pretty impressive little feature. Again, click here, and then this is to close said app. And then this here, if I go back, is going to take us to our main navigation system. So this is a really wonderful system. It presents you with a much better option, I even think, than the Porsche PCM system, because it's just so snappy, so quick, good voice interaction, and you can pretty much do anything you want in this iteration of Android running through CarPlay, which is a bit of a funny thing to say, but it really is. It does seem like a wonderful device, and of course you are going to get updates and refreshes to this as and when they are available in terms of that software.